Hey, everybody. All nine of you. I obviously. Oh, Lucy's not enjoying this movement off my lap. I didn't promote this on. Well, obviously, I didn't promote it on Twitter and or Instagram or where else because I just really don't. There seems to be a lot of. I'm only going to talk about this for a second in the beginning of the stream. There seems to be a lot of really. I mean, I guess there's just camps of anti-trans people who seek to engage in arguments and seek to ban people and harass people and things like that. And somehow with the Spitfire and Christian Henson thing, I ended up in that, in those crosshairs, I suppose. I don't even want to be like a conspiracy theorist. It's just bizarre. And I'm kind of not really that. I'm bothered more by the fact that like there's that many people that believe that trans people shouldn't have the right to exist. Like that's just hard for me to fathom. But other than that, it's not really bothering me that much. I feel like this is just normal internet shit. And if my Twitter gets permanently as of right now, it said that it's permanently. Like the last time I logged in, it said that I was permanently banned. But it's changed like 3 times in the last 12 hours. If I am permanently banned, then so be it, I guess. It sucks. I've had it for 15 years and I don't even know how many followers I had, but Twitter followers are hard to retain, and I've had, I don't know, at least I think like 25,000 or something. And so it's a significant platform, and I technically didn't do anything. Like literally. It's just false claims of, I don't know. I suppose Elon firing everybody probably doesn't help. But other than that, I think Red Means Recording, Jeremy, and Venus Theory, Cameron, they've been both like really proactive about this whole thing. Cameron pulled his stuff off Piano Book. Jeremy has been proactive in other ways, and you'll see in the future how that pans out. And they've both been really supportive of this entire thing today. Whereas, I think when it comes to some other creator, and I'm not calling anybody out, but if you're a creator, not that you're even seeing this, but if you're a creator, like this is important. This is like an actual important thing to just point out. It's a really easy line to draw. Like all you need to do is say, hey, everybody has a right to exist. Because when I think about a bunch of people spending money on a Spitfire sample library or a Piano Book sample library, you wonder, well, okay, so Christian Henson is making money off of that, and where is he putting his money? If he's this, if he believes in this much, then and again, I'm drawing lines that might not even be connected, but Sweetwater donated a bunch of money to the Trump campaign. Like when somebody gets involved in I don't even want to say culture war, but when somebody gets involved in something like that and says something that deliberately hateful, in my opinion, that something that is that that much of a line drawn in the sand where you essentially saying transgender people don't have the right to exist because they threaten women or whatever it is. That okay, why don't you just go lay down? When you own a company and you say that, then naturally a lot of those customers are going to think, well, where's my money going? And when it comes to other creators, I think this is important. Like we are the marketing for these products, and Spitfire's reached out to me to market, and they've reached out to me even harder once Venus Theory stopped working with them. So if you're another creator watching this, I know that like dividing your audience is bad, but honestly, I think it's a good thing. I think it's good to sometimes shed the 1% of the loudest and angriest. I don't know. Because I think the way that I think about it is there's probably a lot of people who had left my channel and then just like went over to Loop Hop or went over to like some other channel where they think that like one thing that a lot of people do, and I know this from being a musician forever, is I would, I'd play a show and I'd meet a fan and they'd say, I know you astral project, don't you? Or you believe in this thing, or you're into surfing, I can tell. And that's just something that people do, is that when they, I guess, admire someone, they like to sort of project their own personal beliefs on that person, because I don't know the psychological reason or term for this, but it is something that happens. And I think that it really happens with politics. I think that when people, that they want to believe that you agree with them politically, or that the people that they're watching agree with them politically. So anyway, that's my point, is like I hope that more creators draw this line that, opposite to where Christian Henson has drawn the line, because it is really important to tell trans people that they belong in the world, but they also belong in this. Not only do they have a very rich history in creating electronic music, they still belong in music in general. And that's not something that I will compromise. There's not an argument there. Like, they have the right to exist and they belong. And like, I feel stupid even saying that out loud. Like, that's how ridiculous it is. And so, yeah, I feel like that's why I'm a little bit emotionally detached from it, because it's like, anybody who, if you're not going to follow me because you don't agree with that, then like, I am so far from where your head is at that like, I can't even have the debate, because it's just ridiculous. It's like, it's like somebody saying all dogs should burn in a fire. And you're just like, what? No, of course they shouldn't, Anyway, so I'm gonna astral project to Twitter and use it. So check this out. I've got, Plugin Alliance was not working with activation and me. I was having a little bit of trouble, so I might be missing some of these. But anyway, yeah, that's my tangent. If it's even a tangent, I don't know what you would call it. Neat. I have never, by the way, I'm not working in cahoots with Unfiltered Audio for this. I like their effects. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not the biggest fan of this plugin from what I've played with it before. Not saying I don't like it, but it didn't blow my mind. But I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, I probably am wrong, because this has a lot more to it. I think I was just playing with presets initially. Yeah, let's just, can we get an init? Hey, Viral Beats. Yeah, I'm not sure what Plugin Alliance is. Well, Plugin Alliance, aren't they also owned by, what's that company? Isotope, Native Instruments, Plugin Alliance. Soundwide, yeah. They are owned by Soundwide, and, yeah, it's a holding company. Expect things to suck. It's funny, before I did my 432 video, I had this my next video planned was literally, the running title was "Why Everything's About to Suck," and it was kind of an expansion on the Spotify thing, but not about Spotify, but just about the fast scaling and blitz scaling models, and like just how 2023 is going to suck for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, financially. And I did do a pretty deep dive on it, but I just felt like it would be too, I don't know. Like I just felt like it would just to take some of the spiciness out, and then for some reason I immediately just went to the 432 thing instead, which ended up being a super spicy video. Okay, yeah, there's a min-max. That's cool. So you can ring mod these. Come on. Yeah, maybe the presets the last time I checked it were just not my type of preset or something. I don't know. I wonder why I had such a meh outlook. Oh, there's two oscillators. Duh. I think we could just drop the FL Studio Master Pitch by 32 cents if we want to. If we want to do this in 432. I don't understand how this is granular. Oh, now I do. I just wonder what the input sound is. Maybe it's this. No? I bet it'll tell me with a... No? Elon is it's pretty fucked today. Actually, I don't know if this made the news yet or not, but there's a... Did it? Oh yeah, an hour ago. Okay. I knew about this earlier in the day, but there 363,000 Teslas are being recalled. It's just a few. And it's because of the full self-driving thing. And I might have some future Tesla, I don't want to call it content. I don't want to say I have Tesla content coming out, but I might have some spicy Tesla stuff in the future for the channel. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I would want it to stay, but yeah, I mean, I do. Once I figure out where the source of this granulizer is coming from, I'm gonna show Tesla who's boss. Ooh, factory tunings. Oh, that's cool. Well, we'll play with that once we actually have a sound that isn't a Tesla coil. I did get canceled by the Twitter mob. So like just to be like clear, to my close friends here. I like how this stream is that. And to be honest, it's kind of funny because like when I used to go on tour, we would have like, we'd have like a big show at a festival in Washington, and then we'd have a San Francisco and LA and Phoenix or something. And then we'd have like, Lincoln, Nebraska on a Tuesday. And so you knew there was going to be like less than 50 people there. And way back in the day, there'd be like nobody. And those would be my favorite sets. There'd be nobody there. I would not give a shit what happened on stage. I would just, I would be a musician as much as possible. I would play mostly improvised stuff. I'd play for 3 hours. And like, that's how I feel about, I think I've already mentioned this. Like, that's how I feel about this streaming channel being separate. But, yeah. It's, but even today, it's even better. We only got 32 people. I mean, I know I'm going to be able to automate these, so I'm kind of excited about that. Oh, but what was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't come as a surprise, but like, as always, whenever there's any sort of beef going on online with anything like this, you can always count on like whatever is happening in my DMs or in my like held comments. It's way worse. Like, way worse. Like I mean, like I straight up like threats, like, and they've been reported. Like I will report somebody if they're threatening me, just because God forbid something did happen, or that I would that way I would be able to have this paper trail. But yeah, no, like this, the deplatforming thing's nothing in comparison to like the DMs and stuff, and tweets that have been that were the accounts have also been deleted. But that's the internet for you. I'm trying to find how to connect stuff. Oh, I see. So I could add things here. The creator of this plugin is probably, oh, that's another thing. He's probably not seeing this, which is nice because I'm clearly not giving it its fair shake. I always get, I mean, I like it when like a plugin developer shows up while I'm doing their plugin, but I also kind of hate it because I'm just like, then I just feel this pressure to like, I don't know, like I'm not doing a good enough job, or I'm insulting them or something. Here we go. So we could add a LFO. Cool. Okay, I remember this from the effect. So I could just create an AD here, and then the AD output. Slowly remembering this. Tempo sync. Aha, okay. That can go to carrier. Yeah. Or index. Yeah, my Twitter account is still there, but I can't do anything. Here, I'll show you. If I go to it. Where the hell is it? Okay, sorry. I can't find my OBS window. Okay. Just trying to bring this down into it. Yeah. And that's what I see. Just for... And like an hour ago, it said that I would get no... Yeah, it says your account will be restored to full functionality and never. And then sometimes when I refresh it, it says that it is permanently banned. Yeah, this kind of sounds like Uba Falatum or whatever the Square Pusher album is. Oh wow, this is like a, this is like, what do you call it? The Moog, whatever the hell it's called. Wow. I want to put a sequencer in there. That'd be cool. Or maybe just a sample and hold even. That's pretty awesome. a ladder filter would be nice on this. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Yeah, overall this is pretty fun. Is there an init patch? Is that not every single stream? I'm just looking for an init patch. Every stream. Maybe I need to just hire somebody to come over and make an init patch for me. The biggest waste of money ever. Just literally give them health benefits and everything. Just this full-time $70,000 a year job. Give them a company car. Yeah, I don't want nothing. I want everything, where I could just say one right now, but... Yeah, I'll have to get like an account with Airline. Okay. Ain't no sunshine when she's... In it. Inuit. Yeah, I just want to like explore from the ground up. That's my... God, I wish I could play a Kanye song on here, because there's a Kanye song that I really want to recreate the bass of. I've been thinking about it for about since Donda came out, since like last year, or yeah, earlier than last year. Yeah, there's a song in Donda. I wonder if I could... Should I just do it? I mean, the stream's not monetized. What would happen? What would happen? Is it worth the risk? It's probably not worth the risk. Hire a Brit and have them name the patch in it. Yeah. And I feel like I can imagine Kanye being like the worst too, like with that stuff. Considering that Donda 2, you have to buy a tiny MP3 player to even listen to it. Which is genius, by the way. I have no problem with that. I think that's actually pretty awesome. Does Kanye have any lawyers left? Come on, Rudy Giuliani, I'm sure, is more than happy to represent him. As long as... There will never be anybody who's, like, fucked up past the point of, like, having a lawyer. There will always be a lawyer willing to represent someone. God, what was that asshole's name? He's from Atlanta. He was that, the lawyer who wanted to... I forgot his name. That, just for anybody who wants a funny deep dive. Not quite Lyndon LaRouche deep, but... Atlanta, Kyle Rittenhouse, lawyer. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. It wasn't actually his lawyer, but he wanted to be Kyle's lawyer, but he's too much of a nutcase. Like, Kyle Rittenhouse was like, nah, I don't want to get the death penalty. in a state that doesn't even have it. God damn it. Yeah, I don't. Anybody remember his name? No, not that guy. I mean, he was like hardcore conservative. Nah, I'm not gonna get past this. Linwood. 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 Yeah, I wonder what he's up to. Is he in prison yet? I wonder. I mean, I don't know if he is, but let's just see. So, Linwood, because I haven't heard from him since like 2020 or something. U.S. District Judge Linda Parker formally sanctioned Wood, Powell, and other pro-Trump lawyers for their suit to overturn Trump's election loss. All right. The court ordered Wood and other lawyers to pay the costs to the state of Michigan and city of Detroit for their expenses in defending the lawsuit. Yeah. Good job. Ooh, bar investigation. In 2021, the Georgia State Bar commenced an investigation to determine whether Wood violated the state's rules of professional conduct in his election-related litigation. As part of the investigation, the bar sought a mental health examination of Wood, which Wood unsuccessfully attempted to block. Wood was later referred to the state bar. It doesn't say whether he lost his... I mean, I'm sure he could figure it out in a moment, but according to posts made on his social media, he believes the Earth is flat, writing, "Is the Earth flat or is it a spinning ball? The answer is found in the Holy Bible. Do the research, connect the dots, draw your own conclusion." The flat Earth, like, do the research, okay? Like, you know, here, just buy the cheapest flight from wherever you are in the West to, well, I guess if you're in America, buy the cheapest flight to Japan. And then figure that crazy paradox out. Like, how did we show up here? Actually, though, it could be like Pac-Man where you just come out the other side. Yeah, maybe that's what flat earthers believe, that like it's literally like Pac-Man where you just come out the other side of the map. I've tried really hard to make this not be a channel that is like a modern Penn and Teller bullshit, because I just don't want to. Like, but I want to, but I don't, like I don't want that to be I want to be positive about things. I don't want to just be constantly yelling at people think the flat earth theory is that airline try to confuse people on them by going weird routes. That's funny. Oh, well, thank you, Aaron Oren. I don't know how to pronounce your name properly, but thank you for that. I hope that, I'm sure that your week has been even crazier in Turkey than being kicked off Twitter. And I hope that you are safe, and I'm terribly sorry for everything that you're going through. That's absolutely crazy. And more so, I do feel like, myself included, I feel like kind of the West just sort of isn't paying attention to that. Like, it's just sort of like this like the top news story is, I'm sure, not that here, which is sad. The top news story, I'm sure, has something to do with a fucking balloon. It's way lower than I wanted it to be. I'm just trying to make a sick bass. You know, I also believe that, like, everything that I've been doing this week, so, yeah, I don't think we have enough viewers for this to be something I don't want to share. So, in less than 48 hours, I'm going to be sparring with, like, full speed headgear on, sparring with in my opinion, the best striker in the history of MMA. And it's like the honor of a lifetime. But I woke up at like on Monday, I think. I mean, I've been training like crazy. Like, I've been going to the boxing gym every day. I've been riding my bike. Like, today I rode my bike, 18 miles, half of it through mountain bike terrain, like half of it on, up and down. Like, I think a total of like 2,400 feet up and down. Or I gained 2,400 feet altitude on the whole thing. But it is funny because I've been waking up just sort of like, oh, that's happening this week. And then just not able to go back to bed just because I'm like, wow, that's intimidating to think about right now. And also, it is a treat to people who hate me, because they'll maybe be able to watch a video of that. I do have a camera person hired. So the funny thing is that this is a MMA striker. Best one in MMA. And I come from primarily boxing. And I I've done Muay Thai, I've done all that stuff, but I'm really rusty. And I know that just because I've been doing it this week, and I'm like, dear God, am I rusty. So that's unfortunate. So I'm not even trying to go there. I'm just going to be primarily boxing. Boxing and wrestling. It's also kind of a funny timing, because all of the people who are so all this stuff going on with Twitter, all the people, calling me a liberal pansy. It'll be a funny video clip to drop. I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish here. I think I want some distortion, though. That'll probably be good. I just want to make a nice kind of... Oh yeah, this is way more complicated than I want. There we go. Maybe I want to put that before the filter. Oh, I can't. I would have to put the filter down here. Maybe I'll just play with presets after all. Yeah, okay, I remember all this from Biome. Alright, we will not save that preset because we want it to be, in case we want to go back to that init thing. Yeah, so when I first tried MMA, uh, I was doing jujitsu, and it was, I mean, this is like 2009, no, 99, and so there wasn't even a commission in Illinois for MMA fights, especially amateur ones, and they weren't, so there were like no blood tests or anything, and so it was just like really, it was mostly like a thing that you got paid for because people would gamble on it. It was very, very Fight Clubby. And I would do those amateur fights, and they were always, and I mean, it sounds like this rugged, cool thing to do, but basically, so Carlson Gracie, he had a gym in Chicago, and so literally, I think there's like maybe three jiu-jitsu gyms in America at the time, and so I was really lucky to have one in my city. And jiu-jitsu at the time, like, nobody knew it. Like, nobody knew about chokes or arm bars or any of that stuff. It was just very, very new to everybody. And so, it was like the ultimate life hack, or the ultimate hack for fighting. And so it actually wasn't that dangerous at all because you could just pull guard, and then, somebody would inevitably give up their back when you pulled guard. They would get uncomfortable with it, and they would just try to force their way out, and then you could choke them. And so so I would win these fights. And then as MMA got taken more seriously, I fought, and this is just like, every few years I would come in for a few fights and then duck out. And as MMA started getting taken more seriously, I fought a wrestler. And I just got laid on for 3 rounds, like straight up taken down, laid on, barely even hit, I've had way worse sparring sessions, but I lost the fight worse than I think I've lost any fight or anything in my life, just because I would have rather been knocked out. Like, it was just so shitty to be laid on for 15 minutes and not be able to do anything about it. And so I initially went into wrestling. I tried to get into wrestling, but it's really hard to get into wrestling from the ground up. Like, if you didn't do it in college or anything, or high school, or even, if you don't have some sort of like wrestling pedigree, it's really hard to get into any sort of wrestling camp. And also, like, a lot of them are like really inclusive and only for Olympics and things like that. And so, and there's not many. It's like, not this, because it's not a profitable sport to be involved with. And so the Olympics don't pay that well, and that's kind of the height of wrestling. So anyway, I couldn't really find that, so I got into sambo, and I did that for maybe 6 classes, not even 4 classes. I mean, it was a straight up Russian sambo place in Chicago, and I just decided really quickly, like, I know my body really well, and I decided really quickly, I was like, I'm going to tear an ACL. Like, I could feel it. An ACL or an MCL, like, the way that these movements, they're just too rough. It's like a mix between wrestling and judo, and my knees aren't going to be able to handle it for, if I train like this for a fight, like, if it isn't, if I'm actually trying my best to do it at full speed and everything like that, I'm just going to hurt myself. And then I got into judo, because judo was much, for anybody here who's taken a judo class, it's like being in a car accident for 2 hours straight. But yeah, so I did judo until I got a black belt, which, by the way, is not, it sounds like that's like some mastery thing. It's not like having a jiu-jitsu black belt. Judo black belt means that you've completed your beginner journey, and then you move on to degrees of black belt. But I got up to black belt, and if I have, that's probably the best. But, and judo and wrestling share a lot of, like, throws and things like that. So but I do like judo, and that is something I could see myself as I'm older kind of doing that, because that is a nice way to stay fit. Really? You broke your leg in capoeira? That's funny. No, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. I'm sorry to say that. I mean, funny as in, like, awkward to hear. That's crazy. Because I did capoeira for like a class because I wanted to learn one of the spin kicks, and they were like really gatekeepy about it. They're, you know, kind of like, oh, you think you could just come in and learn the kick? Well, that's, you know, you got to learn the whole culture of capoeira. And I was like, well, I think I could learn it at a taekwondo school too, so I'll just do that. But yeah, that's capoeira's. I mean, it's cool. I like it. I've never done it in any sort of serious capacity because I was always just trying to look for like the meat and potatoes. But I do really, the dancing and stuff like that is, I have a lot of friends who do it and they love it. But anyway, judo helped me not get taken down to the ground. Basically, it helped me really know my center of balance better and be way better at defending takedowns. And then when I actually did fight pro, one of my training camps, like the wrestling instructor was this massive guy who was really good at he did like Mongolian wrestling tournaments, which happen in America, believe it or not. And yeah, and so sparring with him was always fun because, I mean, he would always, basically whatever he was doing was better than whatever my upcoming opponent would do. I'm really just not finding my sound. It must be the presets. I mean, I must just not. Okay. I mean, I feel like I could dial something in quicker here. All right, I need some portamento. Oh yeah, the tuning. Oh, weird. I didn't realize that we had this whole preset thing down here. That sounds like normal tuning to me. The Iraqi oud tuning. Missing. All right, is there any like really weird tuning? Chora's pretty odd. No. Whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing it right. And I'm not sure what Ringo is. Okay, so let's put a quick ADSR there. Not sure I understand the AD. Oh, I see. That's why. That's why I don't understand it, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, what? What? Okay, so it's the tilt. Strange. other ADSR. This time we'll do a whole ADSR. A whole ADSR. Just for the filter. I did not know that Bogdan was writing a book. It depends what it's about. Yeah. What's the book about? That's fine for me now. Let's fucking bring this BPM up high. Claims that it's about him being unsuccessful, but he would be trolling about that. Just, yeah, I mean, I've read some failure books. I mean, like, not saying he's a failure, but I mean, like, I've read some books about failing. I remember I read one that was about, like, being a failure as a runner, and that one actually resonated with me really well because I am a failure at being a runner. Like, I wish more than anything that I could run, be one of those people who just loves running, and I'm not. Although I'm getting to the point where I feel like I could just bike forever. And when I do have a chance, I want to bike to the middle of Alabama and back in a 40-hour period. I've never gotten runner's euphoria. To be honest, what happens when I run, I go through the normal thing where, like, your cardio is just screwy and it's difficult. It's difficult to do, but once I get past that, what'll happen when I'm done running is I'll feel like a mixture between nausea and anxiety. Like, almost like a panic attack. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But I also get the same thing if I race on my bike. Like, which is something I actually did today. And it's like, I was just on it. My heartbeat was just blasting the whole time. And then as soon as I got off the bike, I felt like that sort of panic and sickness feeling. I don't know. But that's usually when most people have that euphoria, and I don't. It doesn't work for me, sadly. Because it sounds awesome. Also sounds like it would keep me running a lot. And if I could run a lot, if I was like one of those people that could just wake up and run like 5 miles and then do it, like, I'd be able to eat a bunch of awesome food, which I can't. So you looked up Ringo. This simple algorithm takes 3 sine waves and ring modulates them together. Despite its simplicity, it could create a wide range of timbres that compare to FM synthesis. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I get so jealous when I see runners. Because I live at like the bottom of a national park that's actually a really popular place for runners. Like the track is really easy on your feet and stuff. Like it's not paved, but it's, you know, which is the point. It's like good on your feet and knees. This is closer to what I want here. Maybe I'm just not liking the filter. I don't know. Well, let's just put some effects on this and see where it brings us. You know, one of my favorite workouts, like I think it's honestly one of the best workouts, is yeah, it's an unfiltered filter, so it's good. One of my favorite workouts, and like one of the ones where you go the most bonkers, where you get an amazing workout, and this sounds so weird, is literally just getting on some mats with another person who is a similar size to you and trying to see who could get who to the ground. Or just trying not to get to the ground, just having one person try to get you to the ground and then take turns and then you try and get that person on the ground. That is like, and I'm describing wrestling, but that is what, I mean, it's, because you really forget so fast that you're exerting yourself in the competitiveness and frustration of trying to either not go on the ground and also like keeping your balance. You want to like, you know, and once you learn how to do it, it actually isn't as much of a workout. Like once you actually learn the proper techniques. But yeah, that's one of the things. Totally doesn't require a helmet. If you do it on mats, just like in a normal, like if you do it at a jiu-jitsu place or something like that has 2-inch mats, you could land however, you'll be fine. I mean, because think about like a judo hip toss or something where you're actually like, where somebody's being slammed from 4 feet. I mean, God, judo, you do shoulder throws and stuff. You do lateral drops, all those sorts of things. People are fine. I mean, of course, anything can happen, but you don't need a helmet for that. And it is so much fun. And I say this as just like, you know, doing martial arts and MMA and stuff, and then having friends who would just come to the gym with me and be like, you know, screwing around or something. And that was like, you know, it wasn't official training, but it was always like the most fun we could have. It's pretty bizarre. Let's open up a drum machine of some sort. I don't even know. What drum machines do we use these days? Oh, God, what's that one? The pizza one. You know, I choose low latency, but the pizza drum machine. I have it. I know I do. I know I paid for it. Search drum. Drum computer. Fraction drum. What's it called? Pizza drum VST. Beat Scholar. Found it. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Yannick. Okay, thanks. All right. Proof that I paid for it. So this is the sub. Yeah, I totally forgot how to do this. I like how off this is. Alright, let's get a sequence. I bet there's sequences. Yes. Yeah, I think I haven't updated that since it came out. I have a feeling I'm not in sequences anymore. Yeah. All right. I guess I just want this. I wonder if I can sequence other things with this. Probably not. It does have MIDI out? God, okay. Good to know. Let's play with that then. MIDI. Oh, shit. Okay. That's amazing. I had no idea. Here I am. Like a dummy. Okay, so can we just like have this... Let's open Piano Tech. Of course. I mean, I guess we could also... This is a... We could open Lion. I bet there's a chime of some sort. Keys and acoustics. That's not a bell. That's not a bell either. Okay, that is belly, I guess. I was just playing it too low. Alright, so... MIDI output port 2. MIDI input port 2. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so it's the notes. Very cool. Or does it just play? Oh, it's doing pass through, that's why. Okay. Then I don't know what to do here. That doesn't work. This way does it. Find one that's higher. Time here, sorry. Sure are a lot of wires. Okay. Crazy. Interesting. Why does it hold it down? Sorry that this is halfway out. Slow it down a little. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder why it holds. Maybe if I keep the velocity down here, it won't. find it kind of bizarre, the... Can I edit the MIDI note out? That would be helpful. I guess a map? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. I just wish that it had a... that it didn't hold it down the entire time. Definitely not the easiest way to program a pattern. Or G. It is pretty bizarre. I mean, if we just tune these up to like one solid scale, I wish it used sharps rather than trying to find like a... There. Yeah, how... Yeah, I wonder if you could just... Yeah, I don't think you can actually record. That'd be pretty cool. I guess if you're just... No. But... Oh, you could drop samples? I didn't realize that. Good to know. Let's drop some samples. If I have any. I have impulses. I probably have to be in this mode. Okay then, let's... No? For some reason I can't. Here maybe? Oh well. Yeah, it looks like it would accept it there. Okay, so the real shining bit of this, of any unfiltered thing, is really the effects. We've only played with the thing that I have never been that excited about. And I am more excited about it now. I'm glad that I played with it. Let's see, so where to start? Needlepoint is insane. So I'm just going to load a Vintage Times. Damn you. Yeah, this is probably the best vinyl emulator I've seen thus far. It can be a little too intense, to be honest. That's pretty dope. You could have a really, really slow spin down. Yeah, that's almost like a loop pedal. Oh. We could also load other presets. Oh, that one, the compression is crazy on this. But not to be honest, I know that they also had like a general lo-fi one. This one I've not tried yet. Lo-fi AF. This one has pirated. I can see it. Getting to my more favorite things, Sandman Pro. Yeah, this one's... There's just a lot that can go on here. I've not tried Shaperbox, I don't think. Nope, don't have it. Oops. Oof. Wow. That's really nice. Let's get some felt pads in there. Oh God, I'm totally forgetting about the one that I haven't tried that looks amazing. One of the whole reasons I'm doing this. Silo. Silo looks crazy. Wow. Wow. Honestly, it reminds me of Volleyed Iron from Kettle, which is an amazing album for anybody who's never heard it. No way. It's like a button I could press to set the buffer. I guess that. I see. clear. So browse parameters. Pause right, and I guess I can just... Well, latch. Cool. All right. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, I really dig this. Yeah, I really like that. Yay. Has a very homey vibe. Like, came home for the winter and my family's not there. To be super depressing. And what's the reverb deal? Oh, so now the reverb's part of this. I see. Okay, so let's up the challenge and up everything by a 7th. I think it's just this felt piano that's making everything so... All right, next experiment. All right, let's do something without this felt, because this one it's just making everything way too emotional. For me, at least. I don't know about y'all. Ooh, I want one of those wooden reeds. Let's see if we have one of those. Like the Planet T bamboo. There it is, yeah. They sound very woody. was the felt piano for a lot of that. Yeah, I'm kind of, I want to see where this other stuff goes here. So if I stay on one like... Oh, we still have that stupid Benn back there. Yeah, let's just load a normal pattern that isn't part of my weird. I said normal. Okay, jazz then. I swear I saw jazz at some point. It was in my mind. Whatever, this will work. Okay, we don't need no click no more. Okay, so this is on a 8th. What the fuck just happened? Oh, I pressed it. Whatever, okay. It's weird because there is a latency between me pressing it. Yeah, we were just, this is Lion right here. Not making any sound at all. Yeah, we were playing with Lion. Actually, I'm going to close it because I'm trying to figure out what my latency issue is here. Yeah, latency issue is here. What's the reverb one? I know there's a reverb one. I must not have it installed. It's called Tail, isn't it? I swear I have it. Maybe I only have the, oh yeah, there it is. Tails. Ah, I don't have it activated. Oh well. Sure, I'll try the trial. I'm on, you know, do you have to give my, I bring it out. Yes, play the demo license. And I swear I bought it. I swear I did. maybe I bought it through something. I don't think you can buy it through something else. But I did pay for this. I just don't know why it's not loading, or why it's not loading my license. But hey. Okay, then glossy piano. Too much latency, to be honest. I guess if I ran it at 100% mix, and then did... No, this adds... Damn. Yeah, this adds in a significant amount of latency there. And then with it on, even if it's not mixed in at all. Yeah, that's kind of gross. All right, let's see. I want to compare two different reverb. Aether is a pretty... I mean, I know it's called ether, but I do like pronouncing things wrong to piss people off in the comments. Try and find a big algorithmic and hall, impulse and hall one. Oh, I'm in the creative one, that's why. Yeah. No, literally no latency. And my system, oh, there's a cord under it. I would say it was more than that. God, I would say it was like over 100. Alright, one last thing before we go. One of my favorites. I don't think I'm forgetting any that are my favorite. I mean, Biome's crazy. And I've lost my presets for Biome. It's funny, they actually reached out for me to create presets for... Yeah, I think that's why I don't have my factory presets, to be honest. Because I think I am running like a NFR license for this, right? Yeah, NFR. Burp. Yeah, this is kind of just like Lion, but for effects. That's nice. Okay, but I mean, that's like such an undersell of this, and I wish I had the presets because it's pretty good. I mean, I've like made generative songs in this. Spec Ops is like the coolest. Let's go back to Beat Scholar for Spec Ops. I swear, is there like a normal... Alright. So they have like smear. Now you could freeze it, obviously. Or you could go down to freeze slowly. And you could mix that in like... You could change the FFT size. So it's cool. And then you can, for example, put in a sample and hold. Then route that to here. Bring the frequency up to like a 1/8 note. Yeah, and then I do like how you could blend the cables too. So you could like blend this sine wave with the SNH. Kind of giving it a vibrato almost. I forgot if I could add things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've definitely tried glitch machine stuff. It is pretty wild. Oh yeah, and these are also the windows. So if I were to initialize this, which I don't know if I can do, can I? Can I do? Okay, so I could have this only be the bass. This one only be the... Which is extremely useful. You could kind of see where that snare's coming in, for example. Has it been buggy for you? I've used it quite a lot. I've used, so to be honest, I feel like this Beat Scholar, as much as I love it, it's not really helping me prove any points. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just going to load FPC 808. Okay, so init. I just want to init. There we go. Okay. Pump this through. The window could actually be like 512. Was that snare? Right there. Okay. So, turn the mix down. So A to B. Just gives it a stereo. Like if you do that and if you separate all the bands and stuff, it just kind of, even though this doesn't even pan, it does give you kind of a, I don't know how to describe it, but it opens up beats. I use it all the time, to be honest. But if Computer Head's leaving, I'm leaving. I mean, fuck this. I ain't staying around if he's not going. I'm joking. It is 8:37. I'm leaving town bright and early tomorrow morning for to go get my ass kicked. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I have a lot of driving to do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dealing with all the Twitter drama and all that shit. I have no idea where it'll be. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to really check on it while I'm in town. I'm sure maybe my whole YouTube channel will get deplatformed and stuff. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm very sore, which is good. I have a day of rest, and then Saturday morning, pow. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week with a video of some sort. All right. Bye, everybody. Should probably end my stream.